Good morning from Chicago, the risk management capital of the world. I'm Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group with the Morning Market Stir for Monday, March 26th. Now that was a weak week. Stocks were slammed last week. Let's talk about what happened on Friday. The stock indexes were off, down about 2% and more. Looking at the S&P, 2%, Dow was down 1.75%, and the NDX was down 2.5%. So a big tumble there, but it all happened in the last 2 hours of trade. The stock market had stabilized on Friday and then came unglued and saw that next selling round. Now, on a weekly basis, stocks were down about 6% across the board. What's interesting here is the NDX, which has led the way and has been extremely strong, peaked 2 weeks ago tomorrow, and has declined 9% since that recent all-time top. Looking at other markets, crude oil continued its upward action, gaining $2.50 on a weekly basis, closed at $65 a barrel. Gold added $40 last week, around $13.50 level, and the euro has climbed a bit, up 75 cents on a weekly basis last week, pushing the dollar index down, not heading down, but not heading up. So where do we stand here on Monday morning after the stock slide on Friday? Well, we're getting a big bounce, getting a rally recovery here, getting back a lot of those losses. We're up 1.5% in the stock index futures with about half an hour to go before the cash stock market open. I've got the S&P up 35, the Dow futures up 300, and the NDX up more than 100. So a big comeback. Let's see where we are at session's end. Crude oil last night got within 10 cents of its recent 3.5-year highs. We got up to 66.55. Right now it's down 15 cents at the 65.75 level. A breakout above that old high has a measure move target at $75 a barrel in crude. We're also seeing gold steady here today, down $2, hanging out at this $13.50 level. What we have is the dollar decline maybe getting started here. Now, we've been trading between 88 and 90 since mid-January. So 89 is this midpoint. We've dipped down below 89 now for only the second time in the last 4 weeks. So we're seeing the euro currency climb back up to the 125 level and the dollar getting pushed lower. So that's something to focus on right now. To summarize, stock index futures are much stronger, up 1.5% this morning. Let's see if they can hold. Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group, where it all comes back to commodities.